Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Woo! Y'all. Let me tell y'all. Let me tell y'all about what been happening today. Let me tell y'all what's been happening today. What percent this phone on? Hey, Miss Riz. Right. Thank you, God. All right. So when I got off alive earlier, I told y'all excuse the eye. Y'all already know. It does what it want to do. I told y'all that I was going to talk to the manager and tell her that I wanted to break my lease, right? So she was like, all I need is a 30-day notice. And I said, okay, well, the first is next week. She said, are you moving out before the first? I said, yeah, I can. She said, okay, so that just means you won't get your security deposit back. And so I was like, okay, so is the broken lease gonna be on my record? And she was like, no. I said, woo! Mm, mm, mm. Y'all. Oh. Oh, that's my shadow. I'm tripping. That's my shadow. Um, so yeah. So yes, I will be moving out before the first. And then I was dreading, y'all know, I was really dreading going back to my mama house. I was, I mean, if I just had to do it, I was gonna do it, but I was really, really dreading it. So as I was on the phone with my cousin today, she said, you can come out here with us. She was like, don't nobody be upstairs. She was like, upstairs just be empty. And y'all, her and my cousin, they have a real big house. They got a real big house. And this is one of my cousins that I'm really close to. Both of them actually. The boy is my actual cousin. The girl is his wife. But I love them. Like I'm always talking to her. She's a real easy person to talk to. She just like like she's one of those kind of people like you can go to and talk to about whatever whenever. So she was like, yeah, you can come stay with us. And then she was like, I don't know how that's gonna go when you want to go visit family or whatever. I said, T, first of all, I stay far from my family now. The only time I go see family is if it's a family event. So she was like, yeah, you can come out here with us. And so I was just like, yes. Like, it's not my own place. However, their home is way more peaceful than what my mama house would have been. Way more peaceful. Like, don't nobody in their house talk loud. Don't nobody in their house. And it's only just my two cousins and their daughter. So yes, I will have the whole upstairs to myself. I will have the whole upstairs to myself. Hey, Jazzy. Right, Miss Reese. Right. However, here's the thing. I'm still calling the health department on these people. I'm still going to call the health department. And y'all may wonder why. Because it's just not right at how they have these older people in here living. Y'all, when I was coming in today, When I was coming in, it was two older people at the desk. And one of the ladies was like, I'm just so tired of dealing with mold in my apartment. And the other man was like, yeah, me too. Like, yeah, I'm going to be the voice. I'm going to be the voice for these older people because they don't need to have these people in here living like this. Like, this is crazy. Because if I was an older person and it was a younger person in my apartment complex, I would want them to do the same. So even though they only didn't give me a hard time for two reasons. For one, because these apartments keep a waiting list. So it's no problem for her to fill this unit with somebody else. And two, she already know how I am. She already know how I am. She already know how I move. So she probably was like, oh, we got roaches. If she want to terminate her lease, just let her go. We'll just fill it with another spot. We'll just find somebody else. So, um, so yeah, because that's like y'all, they're literally in here taking these older people social security checks and they are not doing right by these people. The lady said she had mold in her apartments for 4 months. That is disgusting. I wish somebody would have one of my grandparents in an apartment with mold for 4 months. Baby, please. A shame. A crying shame. A damn shame. Actually. Excuse my language, but that's sad. That's so sad. That's so sad. So I'm still gonna call the health department. I sure am. And I was wondering why. Hold on. There we go. I was wondering why my screen looks so dark. But so y'all, I am not going to be doing any packing. Okay. Y'all may feel like, Key, you got it like that? No, I don't. I don't. And y'all know, if y'all been here for a while, y'all know last year when I was staying in the roach infested hotel, I left everything. I just got up and walked out and left everything. Well, same is going for this stuff. I'm not taking no clothes. I'm not taking no cleaning supplies. I'm not taking nothing because I don't want to risk bringing anything into their home. So, oh, excuse me. Look, I just called my mama. I said, you want these brooms and this old cedar mop and these dresses from Shein? Here she go. Why you giving all your stuff away? Didn't you just buy that? I said, yeah, because I'm leaving. I'm moving. She talking about, you done spent all your money coming from your daddy to buy this stuff and now you finna give it away. And I'm like, yeah, because I'm not finna take it. And I don't want to put it in no storage unit and then move it into my new place. So, yeah, baby, I'm not, y'all, listen, and I'm going to be very honest with y'all. I didn't deal with bed bugs before, and it wasn't because I was dirty. It was the apartments. Again, this was when I was staying with, the first time I dealt with bed bugs, I was staying in a rooming house. And then the second time I dealt with bed bugs was when I stayed with my brother, and the neighbors, again, was nasty. And they just transferred. I done dealt with roaches, baby. I didn't have my share of insects. And when it come time to moving somewhere near new, I don't be taking stuff with me. Hell no. Baby, it can stay. I will get things as I need them, slowly but surely. But I'm not taking nothing. I'm not taking nothing, especially not into their house. Because if I see a roach or anything of any kind, I'ma feel so bad. So everything is staying. Even when I go over there, before I go over there, I'm gonna go get me a new outfit, new panties, new bra, everything, everything. Shoes new, everything. I'm not taking nothing. No toothbrush, no toothpaste. I'm not taking nothing. And y'all know I just went hygiene product shopping. So Um, I had asked my mama if she wanted the mop or whatever. If she don't come get this stuff by Saturday, I'ma go walk this apartment and ask somebody if they need some stuff, and I'm just finna start giving this stuff out. Cleaning products, food, hygiene products. I mean, they probably don't want the toothbrush, but they can have the toothpaste. They probably don't want the mouthwash. Um, what else? Um, Lotion, tissue paper that I ain't used, paper towels, Febreze plug-ins. Yeah, it all gotta go. And I'd rather give it to somebody because I know that when maintenance come in here, they gonna take what they want to take anyway. So I'd rather give it to somebody before they come in here. No, I'm not washing my clothes, Miss Riz. I ain't gonna take them. I'm not. I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk it. I would feel so bad if something happened. I would feel so bad if I seen a bug in their house. I would feel so bad. So no, I'm just gonna leave everything. I'm just going to leave everything and just start over fresh once again. Hopefully, this is the last time I have to start over fresh. And also, other good news. Y'all know, if y'all been here for a while, y'all know how I was telling y'all last year how my mama was acting stank with Social Security. Okay, let me just tell the story because I know it's some of y'all who haven't been here. So, anyways, I had an interview with Social Security, and my mama was acting stank. She didn't want to answer the people questions. So the people was basically threatening to lower my payment. So, so because my mama was acting stank, the lady went and found my daddy's information. And she called me back and she was like, "Hey, do you have did your daddy just recently pass away?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "Oh, do you know you qualify for his benefits?" And I was like, "No, I didn't know that." So last year I applied for my daddy's survivor benefits, and I just called the other day and they told me that it's in the last step before approval. And then, and then he said that what they're gonna do is they're gonna go back and they're gonna see all the months that I was supposed to be getting it and I didn't get it, and I'm gonna get back pay. Somebody say overflow. Baby, when I tell you it's been a long time coming. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. It has definitely been a long time coming. Why is this thing doing this? Can you get off my screen? Y'all, I hate this new live feature. It be talking about ask a question. I don't want to ask a question. What question you want me to ask? Next time it come up, I'm going to ask y'all a question. So, yeah. So, yeah, that's the update. So, they're going to keep the security deposit, but it's fine. That's just $125. Not to say, like, it's just, like, that's easy to come by these days, but, baby, peace of mind over $125. Baby, I'll take peace of mind for 12. Alex, I'll take peace of mind for 10. What show was that? Was that Jeopardy? Is that Jeopardy? When they be like, "Alex, I'll take I'll take this and this for that. You found another place. No. I'm moving with my cousin. I'm moving with my cousins. They have a real big house and don't nobody be upstairs. So they told me I could come live with them and I'll have the whole upstairs to myself. So, yeah. So yeah, y'all. I gotta oh I gotta mm-hmm. Yep. Yep, and yep. So now, I know I really haven't been talking about school because I had a distraction, but however, I had to reschedule my test. The lady was supposed to be emailing me, but she still hasn't emailed me. But it is a HCC out there where they live. So, I need to call because now I got to get my stuff transferred to where they live. Um, so yeah. Oh, the back pay. Yeah. And then the lady told me, the man told me the difference with SSI back pay is that they only give it to you in a lump sum. The survivor benefits, they give it to you all at once. So, and I'm almost 2 years. My daddy been gone since last year, so I'm almost 2 years in the hole for back pay. I'm glad that they do that though. That's mm-hmm. Ooh, y'all, what I tell y'all. You John from Pakistan. John, did you hit the subscribe button? Hey Tara. Ooh. Where am I from? I'm from In My Skin Lane. I'm from the state In My Skin. It's not in the United States. It might be. You gotta look on the map. It may be like close to Vermont or Virginia, something like that. Ooh, y'all. Y'all, I ain't get no sleep last night. No sleep. When I tell y'all these bugs had me on edge, I just kept looking around the room. You said maybe you get a friendship with me? Ain't no such thing as friends, only associates. No new friends, no new friends, no new friends, no new. Stay down one day one and then in the club screaming, no new friends, no new friends, no new friends, no new. Nah, I'm good on the friendship. But you can subscribe to the channel, though. I would love to have you as a subscriber. No, I don't want no just friendship. I'm good. I don't need no friends. I don't need no new friends. Mm-mm. Y'all, I want some movie theater popcorn. That's so random, but I want some movie theater popcorn. John, did you hit the subscribe button while you in the chat doing all of this, telling me how beautiful I am? Did you hit the subscribe button? Cause you giving yeah, John, you finna be out of here. I ain't got time to deal with you today. I ain't got time. I ain't got time to deal with John today, baby. I'm sleepy. I gotta figure out. Really, I don't have to figure out what I'm gonna do with all this stuff. Like I said, I just rather give it to somebody before maintenance come in here and take what they gonna take. I really wish I knew somebody that stayed in these apartment complex. Like I wish I would have made at least one old lady friend. Cause I could have gave her this stuff. Ooh, sheiks. Sheiks, shucks. Sheiks, shucks. Oh, this thing telling me to ask y'all a question again. Okay, let me ask y'all a question. It want me to ask y'all a question. Okay, there's y'all question. Let's see. Don't all answer at once. Read the question in the green box and answer accordingly. Oh, for engagement. Mm. Not nope. I'm probably finna go to my sister-in-law house. So yeah, I love y'all, and I will talk to y'all later. Peace.